Hi everyone. I actually hate myself right now. I literally just read this whole thing. Forgot to turn my microphone on, so here I am again. I'm very sorry if you can hear stuff in the background. Probably just cars going by or birds or something. I'm currently sitting at a window. This is the Sugawara Koushi, ex-femme listener. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is called Confession and it's a regular AU. I hope you guys enjoy this. I will link this in the description if I can, because I do not have I didn't ask for permission if I could read this, so I'm gonna link it in the description. But if I don't get permission, if they see this and I don't have permission, I'll delete it. So hopefully I actually have my microphone on for this stupid thing. I do, so that's good. Alright, let's start. Sugawara and you have known each other for the better part of your whole life. You weren't really the outgoing type, but once you were comfortable with someone, you were really comfortable with them. You knew about personal space, but you didn't really care. Sugawara knew about this, but didn't mind. Actually, he thought it was cute. You would just randomly jump on his back, or when you were sitting, you would lean against him and fall asleep. Everyone on the volleyball team knew about Sugawara's crush on you, so whenever you leaned on him or have any physical contact with him, he would turn bright red. The Krasno volleyball team were on their way to a training camp in Tokyo, where multiple schools would be training. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a school like Krasno, who lost their first match with Abadosai, to get a chance to practice with the volleyball powerhouse schools. The only problem was that Hinata and Kageyama failed their exams. They had to take a supplementary to make up for it. There was also the fact that it was going to be a long trip from Miyagi, yes, that's how you say it, Miyagi to Tokyo, which was 4 hours and 26 minutes. That means 4 hours and 26 minutes on a bus through the middle of nowhere, in minimum breaks. You were only there because Yachi wasn't feeling well that week, and they asked you to fill in as a manager. Coach Yukai was fine with the idea because you already help out with the team. Sometimes waiting for Sugawara to finish, sometimes waiting for Sugawara to finish was boring, so you would end up helping either way. You were sitting beside Sugawara, with you by the window and Suga sitting next to the aisle. You were feeling particularly tired because everyone had to wake up early to make it to Tokyo in time. Your back was against the window on the bus and your legs were across Suga's lap. Your headphones hung loosely in your ears while you slept. Suga's arms were on your legs, keeping them steady. Red dusted his cheeks as he talked with Daichi, who was sitting across from him. Daichi glanced over you and made sure you were asleep before turning to Suga once again. You have to tell her, Daichi said, catching the eyes of the members of the volleyball team. Tell who what? Suga asked, looking outside of the window. Daichi rolled his eyes. Tell the girl that has her legs on your lap that you like her. I don't like her, Sugawara mumbled under his breath. Ishinoya and Tanaka started screaming, Suga mama lied. Quiet down, Suga whisper shouted. You're gonna wake up YN. Suga turned to you. You had shifted from your original spot from the sudden loud noise, but you still slept soundly. He let out a breath and relaxed in his seat. You should still tell her though, Daichi said with a lopsided grin. Tell me what? You asked, taking your legs off Suga's lap and rubbing your eyes. You gave them a tired smile. Nothing, the whole bus shouted. Geez, calm your faces. If you guys aren't gonna tell me, then I'm going back to sleep, you said. You leaned your head on Suga's shoulder and fell asleep within minutes. Sugawara blushed at your actions. People don't do that if they don't like you, Kyoko said from in front of the bus. What? Do you know something? Suga questioned, making sure not to talk loudly. Kyoko shrugged her shoulders. If I did, I'm sworn to secrecy. Kyoko, you're such a good person, Nishinoya and Tanaka shouted from the back of the bus. Just trust your gut. You know her the best, Kyoko said, and turned her attention back to the windshield at the front of the bus. Sugawara nodded and looked down at your sleeping head that sat on his shoulder. It should be that easy, right? To know if someone likes you or not. Soon, everyone on the bus was asleep, except for Suga and Koushi, who was driving the bus. You haven't moved from your current position, except that now you are hugging Sugawara's arm like a pillow. Sugawara shook you lightly. Moyen, wake up. You started to stir, but your arms still had deep grip on Suga's. Come on, I need to tell you something, Sugawara said gently. What? You asked, in a groggy tone. Your eyes were still closed, but you were listening. Do you like someone? Sugawara asked. Well, you said. Lifting your head off his shoulder, you turned to face him. I haven't given that much thought, but I guess you can say that I do. Really? Suga asked dejectedly. Really? You smiled. Well, he's lucky, whoever he is. I know, he's the kindest person I've ever met in my whole life. He tolerates me even though I'm super clingy, and has the most amazing smile in the world, he said dreamily. Suga sighed. He sounds perfect for you. You nodded. He's sitting right beside me. Suga gave you a blinding smile and hugged you. Will you be my girlfriend? It would be my honor, you said, and kissed him on the cheek. Well, if that's it, I'm going back to sleep. There's still 2 hours until we reach Tokyo. You intertwined your hand with Suga's and placed your head back on his shoulder. Sugawara shook his head and planted a kiss on your forehead. He carefully placed his head on yours and fell asleep with a smile on his face. Extended ending. You know that you haven't actually said that you like me, he said, jumping off the bus. I like you, Sugawara said, kissing your forehead again. Happy now? Extremely. So that was our Sugawara Koushi X female reader, and it's called Confession. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am going to cry if I didn't actually turn my microphone on for this one as well. I should probably go because I have a doctor's appointment where I have to get my anxiety checked. So I hope you guys enjoy.